Hello, welcome to the Art of the Oracle. This week we are using the Spirit Animals Oracle, and we are using Spirit Mamas to go along with that. And then I have the Light Seers Tarot, and to go along with that we have the Sacred Creators, both by the same creator. So super exciting. Okay, that one wants to be seen right away. Let's see what this says. The sacred flow of yes. Okay, what a beautiful way to start. It's card number 30. And as I was tapping in, I saw like my whole body as a rainbow and being connected into the divine source of the sun and the divine source of the earth. And in between the rainbow was like these two beautiful white lights. And that what I heard is that we are that amazing rainbow in the center. We are a rainbow light. And I literally heard, this sounds silly, but I heard like start your engines. Like really, it's time to activate this light body within us to create this magic like we saw in yesterday's reading. And when I thought about it, and we started off this week, which we're going to go to now, to these beautiful spirit animals. But last week, we had different cards, animal cards. And I think it was the sacred birds is what we had. Yeah, divine feather messenger. And we started off with eagle, one of the biggest birds that we have, right, that are in flight here in the U.S., and then this week, we started with the smallest bird. So last week was about raising your awareness and stepping outside of like the small you and the little things that are keeping you kind of tangled up. And to know that you can, step back and quiet yourself and see the bigger picture. Because we get tangled up in so many things and we don't need to. Like simplify. So this week we got the little hummingbird yesterday that was all about like being here now. And this card is telling us to be in sacred flow, this fiery energy of what the 8-8 portal is all about, bringing in this divine Leo or lion energy, right? To help us to tap in. Yesterday we got the star around, seeing our wishes and dreams come true. And so this is saying that, we have an opportunity to be within the flow of all of life. And that's on a macro level, but on a micro level, it's like, it's being in the flow with us, with our divine light body and all that we can be here on the planet. And that what that really is, when you're like, when things are just opening up and the synchronicities happen, and when you're in the flow and when you're not. And this is saying the sacred flow of yes. So it's asking you this week to go with that, to go with the sacredness of what this moment is. Okay, so let's ask, what are we looking at with the spirit animals? What would you like to share, beautiful animal spirits, for us as we move forward? Okay, we've got, oh, look at that. So we're in this fire horse year and we have yet another 3. So we have, wow, beautiful. And we've got eagle spirit back. Look at this. Okay, so we have 33, 23, 30. We have all these beautiful 3s, and then we have 46 with peacock. So this is about freedom in this card, but it's also this year of the fire horse, being in the flow with the fire horse, in movement, but sacred movement. We don't have to run around like wild people. We can be in the flow of life. We don't have to fight against it. That's what being in the sacred flow is. And once again, spirit has your back, allowing you. This is when you are one with, who you were meant to be. We put on a lot of masks, right? We have to be this at our job, and this in the school, and this for our children, and this for our mom, and this for our friends, and this for our community. And the truth is that we're all the same person, but we take on different aspects of whatever is needed in the moment. And this moment is asking you to like liberate yourself from anything that doesn't feel true. So if you go into each one of these settings and you feel absolutely like you can be yourself in each and every one, then you are right where you were meant to be. But if you do not, then it's time to step into the flow of the truth of you, free yourself, liberate yourself into this moment. And know that you're divinely guided and protected. This is about rising in to the flow. Eagle has this connection with Father, Son, Great Spirit, right? That's what being in the flow of that is. And then Peacock Spirit 46 is taking you. So we have 3, 6, 5, and 10. And they all reduce. But when you have double numbers like this, they generally don't reduce. So I'm seeing it as 3 3s. And then 5 is around changing something into the ability to flow with everything that you were meant to be and do. Because when the peacock comes out, it's not about staying small. It's about really allowing yourself to shine, to not being afraid of your beauty, your greatness, the truth of who you are, whatever that is. There's no judgment in being you. That's what I believe we were all meant to be. Now, look at how beautiful this card is coming out, the Mother Alchemist. The purity of knowing your creator self, of being able to hold something beyond yourself and birth it into the world with pure love. To me, this woman, this moment, this whole image is about understanding the purity of what this moment is. What is this moment asking of you and of me? I'm going to see if I can find the Mother Alchemist. This maybe the Goddess cards. Let's see. The Protective Mother, the Healing Mother. I know that there's another message in here for us, but I can't seem to find it. And when like things, so I always believe that everything comes for a reason. And I think not being able to find the message is part of the message, is that you really have to feel into the sacredness of yourself to understand, to be able, this woman is in her sacred self, in her truth. She's focused on the creation that she's birthing, knowing that it takes time and commitment and parts of herself to be able to come to the point where she can let go of this idea, of this creation, in this case of this child. It takes time to get to that point where you can really open up and allow the world to see the thing that you've been working so hard on. And that's kind of why I was feeling like it's telling us to slow down and recognize that, to be with yourself. And to know, one, that you have the ability to create it, and two, there's a sacredness about creating. I'm going to read now what it says about the alchemist, because what is an alchemist? The alchemist was traditionally held like in a man, by the sacred men, knowing that they could easily transform something and to find either the purity of what it really is, or that it had the ability to move into something else. So like a mama who has birthed souls earthside, you are adept at making something out of nothing. You have a magical alchemy within that allows you to transmute traumas, fear, and negative energy into positive momentum for the future. This card serves as your reminder to lean into that power. Yeah, that's what I was seeing with the power of this rainbow energy within us. And it's really just the chakras, right? That we have these energy centers that are denoted by colors. And what is a rainbow? The rainbow is when vibration hits water. And that's exactly what our body is doing. It's vibrating and we're full of water. So we literally do have rainbow light within us. It's just that we can see it or feel it or sense it when we allow all that trauma and everything to release and let go and step into the wholeness of who we are. So the guidebook is saying whatever you are currently facing can be transformed by going inward and allowing your emotions and feelings to arise. That's the liberation that we saw yesterday. Liberation out of judgment, liberation of the small self, liberation of feeling like somehow or another you've done it wrong. So don't hide from your feelings. You are a badass who has dealt with hardships before. So fill the cracks and crevice they leave behind, like the Japanese do. I can't remember the name of the technique, but when pottery cracks, they fill it with gold. They transform it from something that is broken into something even more beautiful because of the break. So fill the cracks and crevices they leave behind with loving energy, golden light energy, and be the mystical powerhouse the universe knows you to be. Wow, that's pretty powerful. That's pretty amazing. Okay, we're going to go lastly to the light seers and ask for any final messages, please, as we are ending this reading today. This is pretty amazing. Okay, we'll take a look and see what these are. These are 2 cards and these are 2 cards. So, oh, this is 3 cards. Interesting, right? It's 3s. Of course it's 3. So in this, we have the ability to create. This is the masculine side of all of us, saying that we can bring the thing that we want with commitment and loyalty to the thing that we have been working towards and bringing it into this space. This is a time of abundance and really creator energy. We have the 10 of Cups. That's that rainbow energy, followed by, look, the world. So, wow, this couldn't be any more beautiful in my mind. Is it showing us that we have the ability to do exactly what we've been talking about in this reading, to really, really create the world from a centered place, from an open-hearted place, from a sacredness, from a protective field, allowing us to, we've got the world. This is about changing and shifting from one perspective into a completely new perspective. That's what everybody's talking about when you're looking at this ability to go, like they're saying, 2 different worlds. Is it a dark world or is it a light world? Is it a world of rainbow light energy? This is about knowing the power of your heart and being in alignment with your intuitive self. No longer looking outside of yourself, knowing that you are part of this rainbow and part of this creation. Oh my gosh. The sun is literally like the bettering of any situation. It's like saying, it is saying that we can connect at any point in time, liberate ourselves. It's almost, again, like seeing card 20. It's the card right before the card we had yesterday, the liberation of judgment. This is when we tap into this sacred flow and understand that we are part of all that is and that we are worthy of this moment of our own divinity. And this is the first card that came out in the tarot for this week, the 2 of Wands, saying that we have the tools. We have the tools. We have this sacred sun. We have the eagle. The spirits have our back. What has come before us is still here and part of us. The sacredness of the land that you walk on, the sacredness of our heart, the sacredness of the water and the mountain and the trees and the earth, the crystals, the beautiful spirit of the horse and the eagle and the fish. They're all here with us. And it's time for us to know that energy instead of the domination energy that's showing us nothing but doom and gloom and destroying and destruction. That's like child's play. This is huge. This is creator energy. we can all tap into that energy. So thank you so much for being here at the channel. I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day, and I look forward to reading once again tomorrow on our What's Up Wednesday. So I look forward to seeing you then. Bye now.